Hey guys, now it's time for part 2 where we take that deck that we made earlier and we'll go ahead and run a skirmish on it. So let's find that here, my old school air deck. And I'm a big fan of the destruction game mode where you go blow up the bad guys. And we're going to do a 4v4 because those are fun and there's lots of targets and stuff blows up, which I think pretty much everybody enjoys. So let me finish getting this set up here. And we're going to go 4,000 point game. Victory points are 6,000. And let's try one of the new maps, Mora. And easy AIs, and let's go. Alright, so this is the deployment phase, and the way that this works is you have your sectors. So in this case, since I'm playing NATO, it's blue, and all of your sectors are named, so as you can see, Echo, India, Bravo, Alpha, Delta, etc. I'm going to start out here in Hotel, and this number that you see here, 4, that means you're getting 4 reinforcement points per tick, and I don't remember how long a tick is. I think it's something like 3 or 5 seconds. So this 6 and this 4 means we're getting about 10 command points per tick. This blue line right here indicates that this is an air corridor, and what that means is you can call in aircraft through it. And this white line right here indicates that it is a reinforcement corridor. So reinforcements will come along from this road right here. So we're going to go ahead and start placing some stuff down. Now, as you can see, it's real nice and places your command vehicle and a fob for you. So we're going to put our fob here. You know what? We're going to put you right here, buddy. And I think we'll go over here and take Charlie first thing, because 6 points and a reinforcement location. So he's pretty important. Alright, so up here is where we find out our units that we can place. So we're going to place all of our fobs, and I like to place them at least fairly close to the main road here, like so. And I'm holding shift to deploy all those units. And then, let's see some recon. Let's go with an Alouette. And, you know what, that looks like a good spot. And I do like to have at least one long-range SAM to cover the back. So I'll put my Hawk battery here. And I'm going to wait and see what the bad guys deploy. And then I'm going to buy my aircraft. So let's go ahead and hit launch battle. And that's a full screen view. Now I know this looks really cluttered, but remember it's 4 players. Or I'm sorry, 8 players. So like those are tank destroyers, those are that's a they're moving around on me too much here. Like that's a SAM, that's a radar SAM, that's a APC, that's a tank, that's a supply vehicle, that's a tank destroyer. And I'm going to take my scout chopper and assign him to 2. Move him over here. Now, as you can see, I can't see anything that the enemy is doing right now. So that's what those helicopters are for. They give you line of sight. Keep this on my air here. What my computer allies are doing is they're moving up and taking these different reinforcement locations, which is good. Now, generally, the more points a reinforcement location is worth indicates how risky it is to hold or how important it is to hold. Okay, so there's like a... Alright, so we're going to go ahead and grab at least 2 air superiorities and a couple Harriers here, since it doesn't look like they have any radar SAMs right now. So we're going to go ahead and send in that Harrier. And you're like, well, wait, why are you sending it against a AAA position? Because Harriers are pretty good. Just really in general. And I'm going to deploy one of my fighters in case I want to get smart and deploy a air superiority fighter. And I see that we have a command vehicle down here, just kind of chilling. So I'm going to go ahead and deploy there. And doesn't look like I killed him. And notice how they're kind of popping in and out here? That's because I'm losing line of sight between things. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and deploy those bombs there, and let's watch the bombs hit. See that 100 right there? Alright, I just tagged one of their command units. So, while we're at it, let's get a starfighter or two. And we're going to drop on these units down here. And the only reason that I'm focusing on this part of the battlefield is the part of the battlefield that, well, I want to focus on. And there they go. Bombs away. As you know, there's all this infantry here. Those bombs didn't do a dang thing. So I'm trying to take out all these vehicles here with my F-104s, and then I'm going to use my Harriers to try and take out the infantry. So my Harriers are ready again. So we're going to go ahead and call them in. And actually we're going to use them to take out that Strela, because those are man pads and very hard to kill. I'm going to use this other one to tag that over there. That infantry over there. To be a little bit more precise. Now these infantry here are garrisoned, so that does make them a little bit more resilient. But, I mean, they're not invincible by a long shot. And these units right here are combat engineers, and they're very good at dislodging entrenched infantry. We're going to go ahead and evacuate him. Alright, and as you can see, I have to sit here and wait for my planes to go back, get refueled, rearmed, or repaired. And you know what? Let's get another Harrier, and I'll pick up an F4 just in case I run into some radar. Which I can see right there, but they have IR in front of it, so I'm not going to go engage it quite yet. Alright, now let's take our scout helicopter here, fly on over here. Here's my Harrier again. Don't think I'm quite ready to use that. There we go. Nice cluster of targets. You always want to use these against clusters of targets. They're very, very effective that way. For obvious reasons. I mean, it's a splash bomb, for lack of a better term. And I see infantry, so let's tag the infantry. And as you notice, I changed his target in flight, which is a great thing to do. Again, we're going to go tag some bad guys. Alright, we got a whole bunch of... Okay, so I saw Sam from somewhere back here. So I know that they've got some garrisoned infantry back there. So I'm going to take this guy here. Keep an eye out for where that Sam comes from. Oh, and I think I'm going to hit friendlies because they decided to... Oop, there they are. Alright. So we're going to drop a bomb right here. By the way, I love air decks. They're a lot of fun to me. See if he's going to tag these bad guys. Ooh, that's going to be close. Ooh, yeah, we got one. We got at least one of them. Alright. And we got a lot of infantry stuff back here. So let's go again. Let's go. Just keep on the pressure, and we're going to pick up another Harrier. And since these guys seem to be fairly infantry heavy, I'm going to see if I can take out their vehicles. And here comes an enemy fighter, so we're going to go intercept that. And tag this MiG here. Ooh, I'm probably gonna lose this starfighter. Ooh, we got a lot of bad guys though. And it looks like mirages have gone home. Ooh, yep, there went a Harrier. It's a good thing that we have 4 more of them. So they've got a whole bunch of infantry back here as well. I think they moved back up into that area. So, since we've got some time, it looks like they're mainly infantry heavy. Let's pick up a couple flights of helicopters. So we're gonna deploy them. Oh, here looks good for an initial run. And then we're going to pick up some logistics vehicles. And we're going to place them over here, so that way in case the bad guys want to come cause some trouble, we've got some time to retreat them. Alright, helicopters. Let's go ahead and move up a little bit. Alright, like I said, it looks like it's really infantry heavy. So these Harriers are very important. And I'm bombing this whole complex because I'm looking for enemy man pads that are hidden there.
On my way to coordinates. Out.
So here. This is what it looks like up close. I mean, they do a really good job of really modeling a lot of stuff. Ooh, hello. That looks like a very nice target. And that is rocket launcher ammo, so I'm gonna... Looks like he came from right about here. And the weird thing about this is that they will use rockets and artillery to try and kill your helicopters, which... that just really doesn't make much sense to me. Ooh, okay, so they've got a radar-guided... Oh, he went away. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him right here. Trying to multitask. And this is helicopter to helicopter combat I got going on here. Alright, so tag those guys. Looks like I'm taking some damage on my helicopters. And as you can see here, it shows that they're running out of ammo. Well, let's run them back here to our little supply camp that we've got.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Ooh, looks like the center flank is getting kind of torn up here. So I guess we'll have to do something about that. Now here's the points so far. Pact has made 1,600 points, we've made 2,000 points. Really good thing. Every time we tag one of their planes, we usually pick up about 50 to 100 points. Or several hundred in certain cases. Alright, so we know that there are a couple of anti-air units here. So let's drop some bombs here. So we got those helicopters flying back. And we're going to go ahead and have them land. And yes, you do have to tell them to land, which is kind of annoying. And while we're thinking about it, we'll pick up some more Alphas. Get out of there. Yes, your units can get stunned. Which can be pretty frustrating, not gonna lie. And looks like all my units made it out alive, so that's pretty good. Now, Now, as far as area control, we are getting our butts handed to us, but this left flank here is doing pretty well. I mean, we're pushing into their main control area. I'm going to get a little bit greedy, see if I can't go find their command vehicle, see if we can't snipe it. Because once they lose that command vehicle, they don't have control of the zone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move this guy over here. Alright, let's look at our helicopters here. So if I look at this... Yeah, see, he doesn't have full ammo yet. So let's go ahead and take these guys, and we'll take them down here to our fobs, where they will resupply. Alright, well, looks like we're needing some support here. You know what? I'm going to take this guy. I'm just going to move him right here. Barely inside that zone where there's a lot of friendly units. And helicopters are on the way. You know what? Let's pick up some more of those. Pick up 4 more. And then while we're waiting, we'll pick up 4 more supply vehicles. And what we're doing is we're just constantly making sure we have all the supplies and reinforcements that we need. Now, these hogs have rockets, and they have a 40mm frag grenade, which is really good. Surprisingly effective in anti-helicopter operations. Also, if you see this icon right here, run. If your units are in range of enemy units, unless you know that they're going to be in range of enemy units, in which case, well, then I guess that's what's going to happen. We're just kind of making a slow push here. And as you can see, really tearing them up. If we click on this, we can see the state of them. So they're shaken, they've got some gas, but they're at full hit points. Alright, let's see what we got down here. And I'm using WASD to move around. And we're going to have 2 groups here. We're going to run around. Group 2 is going to be backup. Group 1 is going to be the main assault right now. Ooh, free points. Another 100 points. See, we're already at 3,700 of 6,000. We're really starting to gain a lead here. We're going to take out that infantry, and then we're going to go take out this helicopter here. While we're at it, let's take out this tank destroyer. See, these guys have a lot of ammunition. So, I mean, they've got some longevity to them. I still don't see their command unit there. So, see, they still got 80 rounds even to work with. And they're just tearing these guys up. Oh, so they're trying to bring out some man pads. See, they just tagged a helicopter with that man pad there. So we're going to tag the man pad with the helicopter, which I have to admit is pretty funny. Now it looks like they took out 2 of them. So we're going to go ahead and take these guys home, get them rearmed and repaired, and we're going to call in 2 more. Oh look, enemy fighters. Nope. Oh good, it looks like we finally stabilized on this front here. Not in a good spot. Not in a good spot. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Get out of there. So let's get another fighter. Yeah, that's kind of fun when they disappear and then they're trying to tag your guys and you're just like, nope, nope, you don't get these guys. Alright, go get them. Oh, looks like they got my helicopter. That's okay. I know where I'm going. I do like the fact that they're running away from my helicopters, trying to kill their helicopters. See, this is one of the advantages of having like rocket launchers or other like machine guns and whatnot. Is they will shoot back at the bad guys trying to take them down. Yeah, I'm going to lose this attack group here because of all the fighters. Alright, so let's pick up another fighter. Yeah, I'm going to lose him too, probably. And all of a sudden, there are a lot of aircraft.
Sky is ours.
Not just a lot of aircraft, just a lot of fighters, or just a lot of aircraft in general. Let's see, we're kicking butt pretty good here. And we're just going to kind of bombard this area back here, because that's the most likely location for their command vehicle. And they're all going to come after my fighters here. So we're going to use the multi-role capability to try and tag some of those fighters.
Adjusting aim.
Oh, look at that. They're getting free shots on me. Hoping this Sam will tag him. There we go. Alright, fire position. Oh, there we go. We got it. They can no longer call in reinforcements from that location now until they get a new command unit down there. So what I can do is I can replace some of my helicopters here. And if I'd actually been forward thinking, I would have plenty of helicopters set up and ready to go. Let's get some Cobras. Set them up here.
Where do you need us, sir?
And please tell me you're not all out of... Yep, you're all out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and send these guys over here to refuel. And we're going to send these guys back here. And how we look? They're full. They're full. And he's got some work to do. So we've got this group here. We'll call this our first strike force. And we're going to push up the left flank. And it looks like in general we are kicking butt. In about 45 points we're going to win. So I'm just going to start launching planes like crazy. 45, I can't count. 85. Do this. Oh, and we won. And that is a basic game of airline battle. That's how it works. And the cool thing is at the end of it, tells you, how much of a victory did you have, how long did it take, if you have any win streak bonus XP, which gets you your levels down here. And it shows you what all kills your guys had. I've had some runs where I've had like A-10s and F-16s with like 45 ground unit kills. And as you can see, pretty good. The helicopters did really, really well. I only lost 445 points worth of units versus 2,400 points killed. So that's really, really good. Again, I was against easy AI, so I feel like that's necessary to note. But yeah, so that's basically airline battle. That's how it works. Let me know what you think.